Time now for our top national and international stories on Non-Stop 100. The India Today Axis Opinion Poll has revealed that the BJP's dream run in Uttar Pradesh will continue, though the verdict is likely to throw a hung assembly. In the 403-member Uttar Pradesh Assembly, a party must secure 202 seats to form a majority government. But if elections are held today, the BJP is expected to get 170 to 183 seats. The survey says Mayawati's BSP is likely to be the first runner-up with 115 to 124 seats, while the incumbent Samajwadi Party headed by Akhilesh Yadav slated to win 94 to 103 seats. The Congress, which last ruled the state in the 1980s and now has a huge stake in the crucial contest, is likely to fare poorly, barely making it to double digits with 8 to 12 seats. In a boost for Mayawati, the survey found the BSP Supremo is a favourite as far as chief ministerial choices go. The survey found that Akhilesh Yadav was ahead of his father in the race for CM, while 27% want to retain incumbent Akhilesh Yadav. SP Chief Mulayam Singh had support of just 1%. Priyanka Gandhi, who is expected to play a larger role in the polls next year, only had 2% of respondents choosing her as the next Chief Minister. Home Minister Rajnath Singh, who has been a former CM of the state, and his firebrand colleague in the BJP Yogi Adityanath are at 18 and 14% respectively. A whopping 64% of those surveyed said the BSP chief will be the best bet for handling law and order, while Akhilesh could not even beat Rajnath Singh at it. More than half of those surveyed rejected the BJP's mission to clean India of the Congress, while 54% said they do not agree with the idea of a Congress-free India. 29% of the respondents backed the BJP. Asked what should be the BJP's biggest plank in the run-up to the Uttar Pradesh elections, a massive 88% of the respondents mentioned development. The contentious issues of a Ram temple or cow protection garnered 3 and 1% approval. 54% of those surveyed said atrocities against Dalits and minorities have increased since the last UP elections. Even as the nation is gripped in the fervour of surgical strikes and annihilated terrorist launch pads in POK, Pakistan High Commissioner to India has completely denied the strikes. Basit told India Today's Karan Thapar he did not receive any proof from the Modi government when the External Affairs Ministry summoned him. The 3-day-long encounter in Jammu and Kashmir's Pampore town in Pulwama district has ended and security forces killed the 2 terrorists inside the building they were holed up. Gunman shot dead a close associate of former separatist and incumbent Minister Sajjad Lone in North Kashmir's Kupwara. The gunman fired upon People's Conference activist Ghulam Nabi Khwaja, who died at a hospital. Intelligence inputs have suggested that a Pakistan-sponsored terrorist plan to carry out a massive operation in Goa between October 12 and 14 ahead of the 8th BRICS summit. The MHA has asked the K9 teams of the Indo-Tibetan Border Police Force to secure the meeting venues and the hotels where the BRICS leaders will be staying. Terror mastermind Hafiz Saeed is now blaming US for the problems in Pakistan and wants Islamabad to improve relations with India. He called US Pakistan's biggest enemy. Supporting India's right to self-defense in the aftermath of the Uri attack, which is dubbed a clear case of cross-border terrorism, the US dismissed a recent attempt by Pakistan to link peace in war-torn Afghanistan with the resolution of the Kashmir issue. The Union Cabinet in the Cabinet Panel on Parliamentary Affairs is set to meet today. The CCPA will decide upon the agenda for the winter session. Hundreds of people took part in an interstate boat race competition in Bastar district of Chhattisgarh to promote tourism. Forest officials in Bijnor district rescued a leopard from a 20 feet deep well. The feline was noticed by some locals who alerted officials. It took rescuers hours to take the leopard out of the well. India Fashion Week got off to a flying start in the capital. The opening show saw as many as 16 designers coming together to create 3 ensembles inspired by Chanderi fabric. A youth in his early 20s committed suicide by jumping from the 16th floor of a tower in Nehru Place. The deceased is yet to be identified and the motive is still unclear. Tensions erupted in the capital's Rohini after a youth died as two cars collided at neck-breaking speed, but the family of the slain claimed that the deceased was beaten to death. There is no end to rising crimes in the national capital region. Carjackers stole a Swift from Noida while the Jasola robbers broke locks of flats and managed to flee with lakhs of rupees. A woman who works as an air hostess has complained to Gurgaon police that hackers based in Pakistan hacked her email and Facebook. The air hostess, after hacking, received a threat. Muharram was observed peacefully in various parts of the city with heavy police deployment in sensitive areas like Lokpuri and post-sundown traffic jam as several processions made their way to South Delhi's Jorbagh. After Shiv Sena workers disrupted a BJP rally and manhandled BJP MP Kirat Chamaya, 5 Shiv Sena workers who allegedly beat up BJP workers were arrested. NCP Chief Sharad Pawar met Prime Minister Narendra Modi and pitched for reservation for the Maratha community without diluting the quota for other communities. 4 youth have been detained in Pune city after they tried to blacken the photograph of NCP President Sharad Pawar displayed at Baramati Hospital. In a show of strength, Minister for Women and Child Welfare Pankaja Munde exploited the occasion of Dussehra and organized a massive rally at Bhagwangad defying the ban imposed by the administration. The suicide attempt in Bandra was caught on camera. The man was pulled away from the Bandra Kurla ceiling after officials pacified him and subsequently moved close to him to pull him away. APC and Chandrababu Naidu has moved to his new office chamber at government's transitional headquarters in Velagupudi. This marks a new completion of the translocation of the state administration from Hyderabad to Amravati. Chief Minister Naidu claimed that out of the 13,000 crores of black money declared in Hyderabad under a recent scheme, 10,000 crore belonged to a single individual. YSR Congress leader Ambati Rambabu has dared Chandrababu Naidu to face a probe into their corrupt deeds and produce evidence to support their baseless allegations against party chief Jagan Mohan Reddy. Usmania University wants to honour its most famous student, Telangana Chief Minister Chandrasekhar Rao, with an honorary doctorate. According to highly placed sources, the university officials have taken a decision to this effect. Central government has decided to deploy elite CISF commandos at the National Technical Research Organization's Hyderabad facility in view of heightened terror threat. Police in Belagavi arrested a man with horns of wild animals weighing more than a ton, worth several crores. The police said he had been hoarding them for several years. During interrogation, the man admitted he had been smuggling horns for nearly 20 years and has been selling these horns and tusks to clients in the international market. Karnataka BJP chief has condemned the killing of an RSS worker in Kerala, calling it a cold-blooded murder. Yedurappa has blamed the CPM for the killing. Young girls from Vankvade village in Karnataka have now taken up lathis to protect themselves from harassers and attackers from neighbouring village after no help came from the police. Sung by online warriors opposing the project, the government is set to unleash a social media blitzkrieg to explain why the 6.7 kilometre futuristic steel bridge is required to decongest traffic in the city. DMK President Karnadi expressed doubts over Governor's statement that Chief Minister Jayalalitha's portfolios were given to Finance Minister Pannirselvan based on the Chief Minister's advice. Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley and BJP President Amit Shah visited the Apollo Hospital in Chennai to inquire about Jayalalitha's health. A man set himself on fire as he was worried about Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalitha's health. The man works as a security officer in a private firm. Hindu Makkal Kachi State President Arjun Sampath was booked for allegedly promoting disharmony by posting his picture on Facebook in which he is seen worshipping guns and a sword. 3 of the ISIS suspects arrested in Coimbatore have been shifted to Ernakulam for further investigation. 6 members including Abu Bashir, who was from Coimbatore, were arrested earlier. No end to political violence in the state. Now a 32-year-old BJP worker has been hacked to death in Pinrai Vijayan's constituency. Police suspect murder of BJP worker is retaliation to the murder of CPM worker in the district on Monday. The suspects are yet to be nabbed. BJP has called for statewide shutdown protesting against the murder. The Kerala University has postponed exams, but the Public Service Commission will hold exams as per schedule. Police have booked authorities of a private school after a probe allegedly found that non-secular content was being taught to children. The syllabus involved lessons on conversion. Appointment of ministerial kin has put the government in crisis. The opposition has demanded resignation or sacking of Industries Minister E.P. Jayarajan. Hundreds of Muslims took out large processions, beat drums and thumped their chests to mourn the martyrdom of Prophet Muhammad's grandson Imam Hussain at Iraq's Khabare on the 10th day of the first Islamic month of Muharram. Post-immersion of Durga idols, the banks of river Ganga across the city were cleaned by the municipal corporation. Hundreds of workers cleaned the banks. Yet another incident of kangaroo courts taking the law into their hands. Shalishi Sabha, the Bengal equivalent of Haryana's Khap Panchayat, ordered a husband to cut his wife's hair as punishment for allegedly adultery in Murshidabad. Capital city and adjoining districts received light to moderate rainfall. The weatherman says the rains will continue for the next 48 hours. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee condoled the death of socialite and philanthropist Parameshwar Godrej. The Chief Minister said she will remain memorable for her steps taken for social development. Hillary Clinton's campaign chairman John Podesta says the FBI is investigating whether Russia was behind a hack on his private email. Vladimir Putin says the scandal over allegations Russia hacked Democratic Party emails has not been in Moscow's interest, and both sides in the US poll campaign were just using Russia. UN's human rights chief says Donald Trump's deeply unsettling and disturbing views make him a danger internationally. He cited Trump's comments on the use of torture and his attitude to vulnerable communities. Libyan pro-government forces have advanced into the last area controlled by the Islamic State in the coastal city of Sirte. The IS men have been surrounded after a 5-month campaign backed by US airstrikes. Dramatic amateur video shows a cargo train smashing into a stationary truck in California. The smash was filmed by a man from inside his car. A report released by representatives of the Catholic Church and victims of the Ranganburg Cathedral choir abuse scandal shed new light into the scope of the investigation and the total number of victims. Spanish and Moroccan police have arrested 4 Moroccan men suspected of links to Islamic militants. The arrests follow 2 years of police investigations. A car bomb in Nigeria has killed 8 people and left 15 injured. The blast happened in Maiduguri, the birthplace of the 7-year-old Boko Haram insurgency. The Lebanese Shiite movement Hezbollah vowed to maintain its so-called jihad in neighboring Syria. At a rally, Hezbollah leader says the war was in a phase of escalation. A Syrian hero refugee captured a fellow Syrian migrant suspected of planning a bomb attack on a Berlin airport. He says he and his flatmate apprehended the terrorist by tying him up with an electric cable. Guides to sabotage fake mustaches, a hollow high-heeled shoes and code deciphering machines were displayed at the Secret Wars exhibition which opened in Paris. British swimmer Ben Hooper will embark on his quest to swim the Atlantic Ocean, setting off the Senegalese capital of Dakar and heading for Natal in Brazil. Scant rainfall and snowfall in southern Chile are destroying crops and killing cattle, leaving small farmers scrambling to save their livelihood. A huge crowd of Shiite Muslims marked the climax of Ashura in Karbala. An estimated 2 million Shiites from Iraq, Iran, Pakistan and elsewhere were descended on the holy city of Karbala yesterday. A power outage after a fire at an underground cable facility in the outskirts of Tokyo left some 350,000 people without electricity. Italian goalkeeper Giuliani Buffon has pipped the likes of Messi, Ronaldo and Rooney to win the 2016 International Golden Foot Award. The award recognizes the best active footballer of the year. Rajat Kapoor got cheeky on Twitter when he compared Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Sushant Singh Rajput's looks and concluded that the cricketer looks much better than the actor playing it, and then hashtagged it with a fact. Photographer filmmaker Farah Khan, who is known for making a commercial potboiler, says there is still time for her to explore the animation genre as she finds it tough. She may be a top-notch actor, but Kajol says she doesn't like to watch movies as much as she likes reading. She added that she's currently reading the Jack Reacher series by Lee Child. Twinkle Khanna, who after a stint as an actor has established herself as an interior decorator, author and popular columnist, announced her second book titled The Legend of Lakshmi Prasad. Actor Tiska Chopra will turn showstopper for designer Kavita Bhatia at the India Fashion Week. The 5-day gala is being held in the national capital. Reality TV star Kim Kardashian and her attorneys have sued a website and its founder for libel, saying the outlet claims she lied about being held at gunpoint and robbed in Paris earlier this month. The upcoming superheroine film Captain Marvel, featuring Brie Larson in the lead, will focus on her origin story, says Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige. Actor-filmmaker Justin Theroux has joined Paul Rudd and Alexander Skarsgård in science fiction thriller Mute, which is to be directed by Duncan Jones. US First Lady Michelle Obama hosted the White House screening of We Will Rise, a documentary which also stars actress Frida Pinto. Reality TV personality Kylie Jenner had lip fillers because she was insecure and was convinced no one would want to kiss her, she said. Keeping with its promise to be part of Modi's Make in India initiative, global networking site Cisco launched its manufacturing operations in Pune and announced it will build Nagpur as a smart city. Technology giant Google announced the rollout of accelerated mobile pages for mobile search results in India that will load web pages at a lightning speed. Taiwan-based technology major ASUS announced the availability of Zenfone 3 laser smartphone in India. The smartphone will initially be available on Flipkart. South Korean tech giant Samsung continued to suffer losses in Seoul Stock Exchange, with stocks down nearly 3% after the withdrawal of its Galaxy Note 7 smartphone. Buoyed by the positive response from over 1,000 companies that are currently using Facebook Workplace in India, the company has announced it will make the app available to